One. There it is. Yeah. All right. Show in 5, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 215 of the Shattered Soulstone. Orange Jesus is a morning person. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, MP3 player, or real man phone. Today is June 16th, 2019. I am your main man, Deadgreed. Today, I brought my second favorite type person coming to you from an ancient vault full of primals. It's Shazam.
What's going on?
Yeah, bro. Whew. Man, how was your week, bro? How was your week?
By the way, I got another one since we
Really?
ran on the smart.
Good Lord, bro. How the heck?
I don't know.
You know, it's very difficult to get ancient puzzle rings when you're playing No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It is what it is, bro.
Well, we used 5 of them today.
Yeah.
And I got a 6th one after we were done. Yeah.
Whoo, can I borrow your horseshoe, bro?
If I can borrow yours.
What is that supposed to mean? What the hell?
So, my week. I'm just gonna go over my overall month, because technically this is the first month of season 17 is complete. Last Friday was the first month over. That's it. Last Friday, first month of season 17 is done.
So we're either one half through the season, or 1/3, or 1/10, depending on what they do.
I'm willing to bet you we're a third.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But if my math or something is correct, maybe not. If it ends on the middle of August. Yeah, if it ends the middle of August, then they start right up again. It'll end basically the end of November. So that would skate us through BlizzCon. So each season, next 2 seasons, either going to be 3 months, or they're going to extend one and then extend another one, and then just we're into December then at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been thinking ahead and looking at the calendar. But anyway, my first month so far hasn't been a good one for drops. I know you guys. I know you're gonna say, but you got 12 ancient puzzle rings. I would give all 12 of them ancient puzzle rings back for better gear. That's what I would do.
You almost made me spit my Dr. Pepper up, bro.
But I'm just gonna get into it. Nobody follows me on Twitter, so you guys didn't see this on Friday or Saturday when
I follow you on Twitter, bro. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, you follow me on Twitter, and Rona follows me on Twitter, but that's it. On Jen and Dread Scythe and Wolfcrier, but that's basically all the people that follow me. In a nutshell. Anyway, I posted on Saturday. It took me 1,420 bounties. That's including opening the bounties, using all the re-rolls on the bounties to re-roll illusionary boots, It took me 1,420 just to get a good pair. A good pair, which is strength, vitality, resist all, blessed shield damage. It took me 1,420 to get that, which to me is a little excessive. I finished 1,420 on Friday night. That was basically my Friday night off after work was grinding bounties and getting frustrated. But Saturday morning, like I explained to you, I at that point I had like 300 Hellfire amulets that I've made, probably more, but who's counting at this point? At about 11:30 in the morning, I made 101 or 103 Hellfire amulets, and every one of them was trash. Got frustrated, turned the game off, went and took a shower, came back, and I went, you know what? If 101 ambulance isn't good enough, I'll farm the shit to get 150. I don't care. I got all day. I'm not going to bed until I get a Hellfire amulet, So I farmed up the keys again. And I started farming the Ubers, and
excuse me.
And then about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I had about 130 or 140 rolls of a Hellfire amulet again, but I didn't have the Forgotten Souls for it. I only had the Forgotten Souls to do like 20 or 25. So I made 25 Hellfire amulets, which left me with like 115 or so to make yet. And on the last one of that set, I got a crit strength with the right passive Hellfire amulet, which took me about 400 or 500 Hellfire amulets to make one good one, which, again, a little excessive, but at the end of it, I'm like, well, thank God that's done. I don't have to worry about doing bounties for illusionary boots or making another Hellfire amulet. But I can make 100 and some more, maybe from my Demon Hunter, I don't know. And then I was like, well, I need to get back to grinding paragons and stuff. So with the week, Monday through Friday, Saturday through today, I did 110 paragon for the week, which to me is a little low. But again, wasted all of Friday night, wasted part of the week doing bounties, wasted most of Saturday doing Hellfire amulets. If I got 2 months left of this season, I got 1,100 paragon to go. And 1,100 more is going to be a lot harder to get than the first 1,350 that I have now. So I need to get on the ball. But yeah, the first month so far, I calculated all my time up from today up and from May 17th till today, and I clocked in at 222 hours so far played for the season, which is pretty nuts because I didn't even work that much. Like, I didn't even come close to working that much in the last month, I'm about 20 hours off of work between work and video games. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. My goal, I think, is 2477. I think it's probably the last season I'm gonna be able to match my out of season paragon. I'm gonna try and keep the drive that I have going now in this last month. But so far it's been going good, and I don't know. I just don't want to get like frustrated or burn out and like quit and go play another game. I just want to finish this season like as good, if not better, than I've ever done. And I don't know. I just want to be highest on that leaderboard as I possibly can. And I want to go after King Tut because that's irritating.
Good Lord, bro. Hey,
It's
he is, god dang, bro.
it's irritating. It's irritating when you have such bad luck, and like you look in you look on Discord and you see the Primal Rain channel, and it's like, I need that one. I need that one. I need that one. Oh, he's wearing them all. Oh, that sucks. And then you sit there and watch chat while you're doing bounties and doing Hellfire amulets, and like 114's done, 115's done, 116's done, and I'm like,
God dang.
it's like I need to give up or something. Like, this is not my season.
Nah. Hey, hats off to King Tut.
Absolutely.
He smashed a 117, and I think he was like, he was low on the leaderboard. What was the number? I don't remember now.
And look real quick. He was.
I don't want to say the wrong number. It was fucking low. Under 100, I know that.
84.
84. Woo! Right here. Slow clap, brother. Dang. Whoo! He's smashing it. I mean, hey, congrats, brother. I'm happy. He's really going after it. And, you got your work cut out for you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? This is what it is, man. He is smashing. And I love it. You know?
It's competition.
Yeah. Done all that.
Anyway, that's my first month of gaming.
Yeah.
I know it's a week, but I went a whole month.
Man, whoo, this week was it was nice. I got home, started off, and I've been back and forth between No Man's Sky and D3. Although I did play a lot more D3 this week. I'm over 1,000 Paragon now. I smashed a 112 GR that put me like 426 on the leaderboard. I need 6 augments still, by the way, and a 112 was without fully augmented. I need 6 more, and out of the 7 augments I do have, only 2 are above 100. So I got like a lot of room for improvement, because most of mine are 90s, like 90, 91. A couple of them are 94s, but I mean, dang, that's a 112, the highest I've ever been, brother. I think you've been higher than 112, huh?
Yeah, I've been on, I think, 113 last season.
Yeah. But I mean, that's as high as I've ever been. And on a witch doctor. Whoo! So, I was just trying to like level my main gems, because my main gems were like 99 or something like that, and I was like, well, I give them 100, 101, right? And I kept stepping up, and well, Orange Jesus is a morning person, because he gave me a convention of elements early in the morning. I got up, was fixing to go to work. Well, not fixing to, but I got up before work, played, and Orange Jesus gave me a convention of elements. So I switched my build around a little bit, and I got those dagger darts, depth stickers, and I got the Lukumbi's ornament. So now I'm wearing 3 primals, all GG rolls, and well, I got that convention, and it really boosted me. And before I was doing like about to level the like just running gyms. I was running like 90, 93, and I was dying sometimes. Sometimes I wouldn't. Every now and then I get 5 rolls, 4 rolls on average, And then all of a sudden, I noticed like 100 was pretty dang easy. I thought, I did a 101 and smashed it like 7 minutes. Leveled my gems up. I did a 102, 103, 104. And then I was like, I wonder how high I can go. So I tried like a 110, got it. Then I did a 111, got it. I did a 112, and I didn't get it. What happened on that first one was I got to the Rift Guardian, and he just killed me. And then, no stacks. It's still a thing. So it took me a while to go to the Fields of Misery and get stacks and come back. And by the time I did all that and came back, I missed it by like 14 seconds. Well, I did 2 or 3 other ones, and then I finally got one. But when I got it, I was like 13 minutes. So I really smashed that one. I can go higher. I can get a 13, maybe a 14, maybe a 15. But I decided not to push right now because I want to get some more augments going. I got really good gear. Look, bro, you got to get the beef jerky, the pepper gun, and just put it over there with the RNG's shrine, man.
So he can smell your farts?
Well, yeah, maybe he likes the fart smell, bro. Look, he ain't giving me no rings or nothing. He ain't trying to put a ring on it, but...
He did give you a ring.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. He did give me a ring, and it was a pretty special ring. So I don't know. Maybe he likes some farts, bro. Whew, when I eat beef jerky, my dog won't even stay in here when I eat beef jerky, bro. It's bad. But yeah, get you some peppers, beef jerky, get you some Pringles. Tequila. He likes tequila. Really good tequila. So yeah, just get you the RNG's shrine. And, just smash on it, bro, because that's... Man, I got all interested because my buddy, No Man's Sky. And, so, I've been just flying around and gathering some materials, working on my base. And, I was flying around, I was out of ferrite dust, so I was like, dang it, because I was gonna build something, needed some ferrite dust. I was like, shit. So I flew to another planet where I could get some, and I'm mining around, and I was like, dang, hey, there's an ancient bone thing. I picked it up. Bam, 2.4 million gold, or 2.4 million units in my gold. But anyway, I was like, whoa, that's worth a lot. I was like, dang. Then I found another one, and then another one, and then another one, and I wasn't even farming. I wasn't even farming ferrite dust anymore. As a matter of fact, I went back to the space station, sold all my stuff, and was like, yeah, I got all this gold. I got all this units. Look at these units. Yeah. And then I went to build the thing, and I was like, oh, I still don't have enough ferrite dust. I had to fly back to this planet to get more ferrite. I was like, that's what I like about that game, man. You can just get totally... I hadn't even built my base yet. I went from like 3 million units to 35 million units today. Farming them bones. Man. They weren't in the game last time I played. They put that new update out, that Visions. They got these bones. Ancient bones. And you can dig them up and they might be worth 5,000 units. They might be worth 5 million units. It's all random. And I was getting some really good ones. But yeah, it's just having fun. I probably should have played more Diablo today, but I played and I went and got dinner and I sat down and I ate dinner and I was just watching some goofy stuff on YouTube and I was like, you know what? I'll play some No Man's Sky. So I played for like a couple of hours. You know, it is what it is. It's not like I know everybody's like, oh, you're playing No Man's Sky, you're not playing Diablo anymore. Well, it's not about that. I'm having fun. It's kind of like a weird thing because usually, you get burned out from the season, then you go try to find something else. And usually, this early in the season, I'm never interested in anything else. But I'm kind of like interested in both games. So I'm like, every time I sit down, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to play Diablo. I'm going to play No Man's Sky. Then I see my buddies, and I'm like, oh, I'll get on Diablo, run a couple rifts, and I'm like, I go over there and play some. It's kind of like a weird. I've never really been this interested in both games at the same time. Kind of a weird position, Well, anyway, so that's my. Oh, I was running a rift. First of all, I've gotten enough power with my regular set, which is the Legacy of Nightmares Carnival. What do you call that? It's not the Resurrection build. It's a Big Bad Voodoo build. I don't know. There's like 6 different Carnival builds. You got to kind of verify. Anyway, using the Big Bad Voodoo instead of the dogs. And anyway, I've gotten enough power to where I can not use my Sacred Harvester and use the Devil Tongue. And then I use the Gold Wrap, Kimbo's Gold, and the Gold Skin chest piece, the Avarice Band. And my Avarice Band's Primal. So when I'm in my when I'm in my gold build, I got 4 usable primals. So that's that. And I run T16. And like I said, we ran some 5 ancient. I ran some regular volts with Tut, and I think I was up to like 3.9 billion gold when I jumped in game with you, and we ran 5 ancient puzzle rings, which jumped me to like 9 or 8.8 or 8.9 million gold, which was a lot, or billion, not million. All right, anyway, whatever it is. Anyway, a lot of gold, and then I was just like getting keys because I was grinding. I was grinding those high levels, which I was dumping a lot of rifts because you get a bad mob type, especially with that freaking set. It's ridiculous. So you end up dumping and farming. So I was down to like 4 keys or something, and I'm farming keys with Ritzy, and then Ritzy left, and I happened to get a really good map, and I was just, I think the Rift Guardian was already dead or whatever, but getting Death Breath and other things too, and gold, blah blah blah. So I'm just destroying the map, and I looked down, and I had like 140 million gold streak, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot. So I was like trying to figure out. I was like, man, I gotta take a screenshot of that. And so I was like running and killing more and killing some more enemies and running so I could keep my gold streak alive so I could get my screenshot ready. Well, I ended up taking a screenshot, and I was like 169 million gold in a streak. Like, man, they need to update. I threw it in Diablo Talk. 169,601,686 gold. And I lost a streak because I took the stupid screenshot. So I probably could have got it higher than that. But, 40,000 gold find. That's a thing. 40,000% gold find. That's a thing. You ever see the streak that high, bro?
Can't say that I paid attention.
Yeah, I mean, you might have seen it, but you just didn't, or you might have had it, you just didn't see it. What really brought my attention to it is because sometimes I hit the I key and I look at my toughness, so that way I know if I can like run out of the stupid explosions or just stand in them. Because when you're running gold wrap and Boon Hoarder, right? Like you can just stand in that shit if you got enough gold. And my toughness said 0, and I was like 0. Like why? Why did I say 0? And I got exploded on and I didn't lose no life. And I was like, that's weird. Why is this 0? And well, then I happened to look down and seen how much gold I had, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So apparently, when you get your toughness up high enough, it just quits. It's like you got all the toughness. You're not gonna die. So I guess you can get completely like nothing can kill you. Because when I lost my gold streak, I went back down to like a normal amount of toughness, and then I picked some gold up, and then it went up and went up. And I did another rift, and I got it back to where it said 0 again. That's a thing. I didn't even know that. I don't know the number. I talked to King Tut and some other people, and they were saying once you get over 1 trillion toughness, it just goes back to 0. So I guess the cap's 1 trillion toughness, I guess. That's the consensus. So just in case you're wondering how much gold you can get, how much armor you can get with a gold wrap, it's 1 trillion. Or 100 trillion. I don't know, whatever the number is. Anyway, so that's that. That's my week. And yeah. Whew. I had fun, bro. It was nice. Well, you know what? We got friends, bro. And that friend is Jen. Jen's got a podcast. That podcast is called Jen's Lore Corner. You can find that podcast at bookofjen.net. Well, what the heck is Jen's Lore Corner, you're asking? Well, let me tell you. It's a freaking lore podcast about Diablo. Diablo 3 or whatever. Diablo 3, whatever. What do you want to call it? So, yeah, Jen does a great job. She tells you stories all about what's going on in the game. You can find out the lores. You can find out all these characters and all kinds of good stuff. She does a great job. We've got a bunch of episodes out. They're not long. You can check one out on the way to the grocery store or whatnot. And you can learn something about Diablo. So head on over there, bookofjen.net, and give her a listen. And she also has other stuff over there, blogs, other kind of content like that. Well, anyway, you got Blue Note, sir?
Yeah, I guess it's not really a Blue Note, but
It's close enough.
Yeah, Diablo Fans is back.
Yeah! Dang, I miss Diablo. They ain't been going long, but boy, I miss them fools. Thank you, Magic Find.
I never used the website, so it didn't affect me whenever Diablo Fans went down, but obviously you guys used it, and yeah.
I like it.
It's back. They can use it again.
Hey, I looked like a day or so ago, or whenever the announcement was made, and there was like no builds. I was like, ah. But we just got through looking because we were talking about it when we were making the show notes, and there's season 17 builds on there already. So you can go on there, you can check the builds out. Everything is unlocked. I'm sure they're gonna start having news. They put up a little write up of like, "Hey, we're back" type thing. We got bot. Yeah, look, it's great for a lot of things. First of all, that D3 planner, it ain't got nothing on no Diablo fans. Look, I know maybe you like the D3 planner, right? I know you can go in there, you can pick out your stuff, you can adjust your. I don't like that. I like this Diablo Fans. I'm a Diablo fan, and I like Diablo Fans. It's a great website. And like you watch a YouTube video, what do they always say? Check out my Diablo fan. Build on Diablo Fans. It's great. So you find a build video, you see the explanation of the build, and then he has a thing on Diablo Fans that show you exactly what stats you got to have for your gear, so you can get right on it. I think it's a great service, and they're back. I'm super happy. So anyway.
And I forgot to mention last week or the week before, I can't remember when it was, but Diablo 1's expansion is on GOG. If you bought Diablo 1 already, then you already own the expansion. But if you don't own Diablo 1, you can get Diablo 1 and the expansion on GOG's website, Good Old Games. And yeah, it's not made by Blizzard. It's not sanctioned by Blizzard. Blizzard's it's the redheaded stepchild of Blizzard.
They did authorize it though.
Yeah.
GOG went to Blizzard and asked them. They said it was all right.
I guess they'd have had to. I mean, they would have had to have went to Sierra Games too, because or whoever owns Sierra Games at this point. I'm sure it's not Sierra Games anymore. Last Sierra Games product I've ever seen was like, I think NASCAR racing games in the late 90s for PC. I think that was like the last Sierra games I've ever seen.
I can't remember the name of the game, but I used to have this really cool, like a builder type thing, where you had to build your vehicles, like a war, like a Command and Conquer type game, and you had like a chassis, and you put like 6 or 8 or 12 wheels or 4 wheels on it, or tank tracks. Then you had like different turrets, different guns you could put on it, and you had to like farm up oil, and then build like, kind of like a Command and Conquer type thing. But it was by Sierra, and that was a fun game. I don't have it no more, and I wish I did have it because it was fun. I played that thing for hours, bro. Because you could design like, there's a lot of possibilities. I don't know the numbers, but it was a lot. And you could design different stuff. And sometimes like you would design a tank, and it wasn't good or something, and then it would like flip because like the chassis would be too small or something. Every time it shot, it'd flip. So yeah, it was you had to farm up this oil to get units. Then so you put like a derrick up, and who knows better than me about raising derricks? I know how to raise derricks, so good on that. But yeah, that was I'm gonna say that was in the 2000s, early 2000s. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing from Sierra in a while, bro. But when you said Sierra, I was just thinking about that. I don't remember the name of that game. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's all the blue notes.
Woohoo! Don't think we have any email because we don't have access to it. So, Fest Material didn't say we had any emails. So, no emails. Is there anything else, brother?
Not that I know of. Not really.
I'm trying to think. I know a lot of people are hitting 1,000. I mean, I know you're way up there, but I know a lot of people are hitting 1,000 paragon now. I was trying to think if there was any. Oh, I finally got a Gerfalcon's foot. That's a thing. Dude, Kadala she wasn't trying to, she was like, I don't know what her problem was. She wasn't trying to give me no dang Gerfalcon's foot on my Crusader. Anyway. Well, You got other media?
Um, yeah, I finished. Last week I mentioned that I started Needful Things on Audible. This week I finished Needful Things on Audible.
Oh, nice.
Um, I I don't remember watching the movie, but I would assume in the late '80s, early '90s when the movie came out that it did not follow the book because there was a lot of murder and a lot of crazy stuff that went on in that book, and I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with Stephen King's head? You know?
He's good, bro.
And yeah, I it was a really good book. I recommend it people to listen to it or read it whatever you feel like doing. Hopefully they remake the movie, make it rated R, and just like it, and make it good. Um, yeah, the other one, the other Audible book I started yesterday and I finished today. It wasn't that long. I think it was like 15 hours or something. It was Jim Ross's Slobber Knocker: My Life in Wrestling, which yeah, that guy basically he spent his whole entire life chasing wrestling to just to make it in wrestling, just to be a broadcaster. And yeah, he started out making like $100 a week or whatever, um, back in the '70s or '80s, which that's pretty crazy. 100 and something, like $125 a week isn't nothing. You know, my dad in the '80s, whenever I was like 5 years old, was making like $14 an hour in the coal mines. So, you know, 10 years earlier, $125 a week is nothing. That guy persevered, went through two divorces, and yeah, buried both his parents, buried his wife. His wife was in a tragic car accident a couple years ago. I don't think he went into in the book, but she was coming back home from the gym and on her Vespa, and she essentially got ran over by somebody else and killed. So yeah, he has nothing. He has nothing else to do in his life now but wrestling.
You
He
know,
got
when people say, "Why don't you go to the gym? It ain't gonna hurt you." That's the kind of story I
yeah,
bring up.
yeah. She got killed by driving her Vespa. Yeah. So we'll see what he does in AEW. Um, he left WWE like a month or so ago and joined AEW immediately. So we'll see if the spark's still there. He's an Oklahoma guy, just like you, Creed. You know,
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
and I seen all week that which the time this podcast comes out, Aquaman isn't going to be on sale anymore. But Aquaman's $9.99 on iTunes, so I went ahead and bought it, and I watched half of it before I fell asleep last night, and it's definitely a good movie. It's better than Justice League, and it's better than Batman v Superman. But yeah, it took me like 7 months to watch it because I was waiting for it to come on sale on iTunes. It finally came on sale, so um, yeah, I recommend it. It follows a Jeff Johns run back in like 2012, when Jeff Johns was still an Aquaman and for DC, and It's really good to me. It's a really good story, and it's really good movie so far. I can't see it making a hard left and becoming crap. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll like the rest of it. Can't can't wait for July 2nd whenever Shazam comes out on iTunes. I'll be buying that the second it comes out.
You can pay full price for that one,
Absolutely.
huh? All right. I'll let you have it, bro. I get it. I mean, if there was a superhero named Greed, I might buy it.
I'll pay double for that movie.
They paid double for that movie. Well,
Yeah.
well, you know, I'm gonna amaze you, bro. You ain't gonna believe this one. So I was farming some riffs, and I had iTunes, or not iTunes, but I had Netflix up, and oh no, I accidentally clicked on Batman Begins. Yeah, wasn't actually a bad movie, bro.
Dark Knight's better.
Yeah, but yeah, the chick was hot, whatever her name was.
I don't remember that. Like that's like the worst Christopher Nolan Batman movie. Like The Dark Knight is the best, without a doubt, with Heath Ledger as the
Yeah,
Joker.
Morgan Freeman was in there.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman's in the second one too. Morgan Freeman's in the third one. Heck, the third one was filmed right here in Pittsburgh.
Look, I'm not a comic book dude. I'm not a superhero fan. I accidentally clicked on the damn thing. I was in the middle of a rift. And I was like, it was alright. Like, he fell in there in the well, and I did the dude with the sack on his face. I don't know what you call that cat. Sacco. I don't know.
No, that's
Scarecrow. I don't know.
Yeah, that's who it is. It's Scarecrow.
Whatever that guy's name is. Completely obvious what he was doing that during the movie, but all right, whatever. It was all right. And the new season of Black Mirror is out, man. Oh, dang, I love some Black Mirror. You watch it?
Can't say that I have.
Jesus Christ, you are missing out. You gotta pick up, dude. There's like there's a full length movie, which was phenomenal. I loved it. It's an interactive. You have to pick like what's going on, and depending on, I think there's 30 different ways you can go during the movie. But anyway, Black Mirror, the series, has a new season, and it's phenomenal. I only watched the first episode. I'd like to stretch these out a little bit. I don't want to run them all back to back. But the first one's about some VR stuff. Really good. So, guy, I don't know, he's a married dude, and his birthday party, and one of his old buddies from college comes over, and he's like, "Oh man, I've been on this VR thing. It's freaking awesome, man. It's a fighting game. Hey, you gotta check this shit, because it's like a fighting game they used to play together in college, like just on regular console." So like, he buys in the VR thing. It's like this little bitty dot thing that you just stick on your temple, and it totally just, I mean, you're just like completely like somebody could come stab you in the face, dude. You wouldn't know it because you're not moving. It's all like in your head, and well, anyway, it pulls you into the game, and the storyline's like, whoa, I didn't see that happening. I didn't see that going that way. Anyway, I don't want to mess it up because Black Mirror I don't know where they get these ideas. I don't know where they get these productions at, but it's probably the best thing on Netflix. They had one called, it's been several seasons ago, Metal something or other. And so basically these autonomous robot dogs were hunting people down and killing them. And there's been a lot of really good episodes. I'm telling you, bro, you need to start like season 1 and just let it roll, because it's freaking. It's probably the best thing on Netflix, and there's a lot of things on Netflix. But anyway, Black Mirror, new season, so check it out. I don't think I got anything else for the show. Do you, sir?
Nope.
All right. I'll wave goodbye to the fans, and I'll let you do the same, and then, close the show, brother.
You've been listening to episode 215 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Miss an episode, you can find the show blog and listen to the show archives, www.theshatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow and become a Patreon today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game or in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, or open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. Show is powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show at shatteredsoulstone.com. And hopefully Vespertilio tells us whenever somebody sends in an email. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at ShatteredStone, Vesper at Vespertilio1189, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and Shazam at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page at facebook.com/ShatteredSoulstone, Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We'd also like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Leap Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us at the Shattered Soulstone, over 214 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawnforge. Yeah. All right.